Oh, wow, looks like I'm busy today. It's still morning, so good morning, everybody. This article comes from deepstate.news. Let's see. And this was yesterday. With outrageous censoring of natural news, Google now becomes the internet's #1 bully and pusher of hate speech. #SaveNaturalNews. Written by Mike Adams. Google's outrageous censorship of natural news continues, all part of a coordinate campaign to assassinate my character, silence the Natural News website, and empower the voices of those pharma-funded critics who have been relentlessly attempting to shut down natural news for years. Sign the White House petition now, I already did, to demand a federal government investigation into the antitrust violations of Google, which now functions as an Orwellian monopoly disinfo organization that deliberately eliminates entire websites from search results simply because they don't like the content. By censoring natural news, Google also vastly improved the rankings of dishonest, malicious, and pharma-funded natural news critics, who then moved up into the ranking spots that should have been legitimately held by naturalnews.com content. This effectively silenced natural news from being able to defend itself against all the malicious attackers and pro-pharma publishers who have waged a coordinated smear campaign against myself and the Natural News website. Those sites include Genetic Literacy Project, run by John and Teen, whom Natural News exposed as a wife-beater, and pharma-funded Forbes.com, where John and Teen was a contributing author for several years. It also includes all the vaccine propagandist websites, Rational Wiki, etc. They have been desperately trying to silence myself and Natural News because of our efforts to protect children from mercury in vaccines. Science Blog's David Gorski, whom I have reported to the FBI for a long list of possible violations, collusions, and crimes, is also key in the attacks against me. Gorski is a sociopath, a breast cancer surgeon, a friend of the amazing Randy, who solicits young boys for sex acts, and a genuine danger to society at every level. He's one of the internet's most prolific hate speech propagandists, and he's now being handed extraordinary power by Google to defame and smear Natural News, among other targets. He's also a highly ranked editor on Wikipedia, which is run by pro-pharma trolls and sinister propagandists. In this way, Google has become complicit in the hate speech bullying of Natural News, all in the same week that Google has released anti-bullying technology to censor user comments. But what the rest of the world is now coming to realize is that Google is the bully. I'm going to find myself a new search engine. Okay, maybe I'm going to use Bing, I don't know. You're witnessing a coordinate persecution of a man who dares speak the truth in a society dominated by evil and deception. What you are witnessing take place right now is the most insanely cruel, dishonest, and criminal character assassination campaign that has ever been waged against anyone other than Donald Trump himself. Notice the timing of all this, because this tells you everything. 7 days ago, I went public with the fact that I had been threatened in order to destroy Alex Jones, or I would be destroyed. I refused to take part in betraying InfoWars and Alex Jones, knowing full well that I would pay a huge price for taking that position. 4 days ago, InfoWars was subjected to intense economic sabotage by AdRoll, cutting off $3 million in InfoWars store revenue. 3 days ago, Google censored the entire naturalnews.com website, delisting all 140,000 pages from its search results. 2 days ago, I am personally subjected to a massive barrage of malicious hit pieces from the media, declaring me as anti-science, because I have the real science that says we should not inject mercury into children, and that vaccines given to children in America will still contain mercury. And that's not the only heavy metal, right? Mercury is one of them. You got a massive barrage of heavy metals in those vaccines. Today, the hit pieces are all ranked at the top on Google. When anyone searches for natural news, making sure that the smears and defamation achieve top billing in Google. Friends, hold on. Oh, jeez. Sorry, cat again. I gotta stop having my cat on my lap when I do this. Sorry. I love him, but... Okay, friends, this is all 100% coordinated across the entire pharma-controlled anti-Trump establishment, which includes Google and the fake stream media. This is all being done to me for the simple reason that instead of betraying InfoWars, I went public with them and told them to F off. By the way, you would think that after sticking up for InfoWars like this, they might find it in their hearts to acknowledge some of this. That's right. Where is Alex Jones? I don't like Alex Jones anyway. Seriously. But InfoWars has so far said nothing publicly about this. Well, shame on them that I'm aware of. Why isn't Paul Joseph Watson, whose videos were regularly published across our many websites, including TalkNetwork.com, sticking up for natural news, after I just knowingly took a massive bullet for them? I'm not feeling much reciprocating support. When is Jones going to realize we either hang together or we hang separately? Google now openly exerting its monopoly power to silence voices of dissent. What all this demonstrates, by the way, is that Google really is part of the deep state smear machine that can choose to silence and destroy any person at any time for any reason of their choosing. Just as Star Trek's Klingons have to decloak to fire in assaulting me, Google has just been forced to show its hand and demonstrate to the entire world that it is fake search. Functioning as an extension of the same deep state that's now trying to destroy and overthrow President Trump. No wonder public trust in Google is being shattered. By becoming a target they couldn't resist, I have now exposed Google's true darkness for the whole world to see. Now, no rational person can ever defend Google again. They're openly banning an entire website as part of a coordinated character assassination and smear campaign. And sign the White House petition to demand federal investigation in Google's antitrust violations and assaults on free speech. I did. Anyways, there you have it, my friends. I would not trust Google anymore. As a matter of fact, I wouldn't even include them in any titles of any videos. Because Google works for the deep state. And they want to silence the truth. Shame on them. Alright. Until next time, have a wonderful day. And Be careful what you say. Thank you. Until next time, have a good one.